and this is not I would say a race thing, but it's just a fact thing.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I know you don't want it to make it a race thing, but it is. It's a race thing because we still the first black people to do stuff.
Sir, it's your boy First Class, man. Class in Session. Podcast, y'all know how it is, man. Season 3. I got my guy Stevyroc with me today, man.
What up, y'all?
Just want to sit here and kind of bounce some ideas off each other, debate a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my guys, just real quick. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl. First black duo to do it, quarterback, I would say, to do it, man. That's kind of live. Just being alive to see a lot of things. I would think people in our age, we're allowed to see a lot of things.
We done seen a lot.
We
saw the first 2 black coaches coach in, what was it, 06?
Right.
Yeah,
so just being alive to see those things, man, is just it's dope to see. I'm ready for that to be over, man. The first black people to do this.
Me too.
Like,
very much so. When
is it gonna be over?
It ain't gonna never be over because we still the first black people to do stuff. That's the crazy part. Right. When they start letting us be included in stuff.
But we always the first to do everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we want to be real about everything, I ain't gonna get too deep on that, but we the first to do it. But you know what it is. But again, we want to shed light on those guys, Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts.
Absolutely. Texas boys.
Yeah.
2 Texas boys.
2 Texas boys, man. One that's, what y'all all know, I'm from the east side of Houston, Texas, Channelview, Texas. Also the same high school that Jalen Hurts went to. Again, this is a guy that, he's also much younger than me, but I know his work ethic, I know his drive, just based off of that. Just me having stories about him alone says a lot. When I was in college, I want to say it was my freshman year. I went to college. I went back home, of course, to go back home to Channelview to work out still. His dad ended up being the head coach of my high school. I didn't have the pleasure of playing under him, which I know he's bred a lot of leaders, especially with the program getting a lot better after I left. When I went there, we won 1 game my senior year. You know what I mean? That's just how it was. But it is what it is. But just going back and seeing Jalen Hurts at workouts, I want to say, I don't want to put a number on it, but he was much younger than me. You know what I mean? And I'm there, I'm striving, I'm working my butt off. And I turn around, it's a little kid behind me, and he put in work. You know what I mean? And it just goes to show, man, just that type of work ethic, man, just
it take you a long way.
And now you know what I'm saying, on the top of the world. You know what I mean? And that's where you get to see the seriousness of it, man. You get to see it. Because, in my lane, bro, I see young kids trying to get out there and strive and be great in this world. And I think that Jalen is a prime example of what you really need to do.
I think about, I was in that same, kind of situation. My dad coached, and I was that little kid in line with the high school kids working out and stuff. Yeah. And I just think about, the work ethic it takes and the dedication and
to not get discouraged.
Absolutely, man. And it helps to be a coach's son.
Yeah.
Very much so. You understand the game on a completely different level than other people.
Right.
And it's
when you think about playing a video game. Yeah. Daddy ain't there, got you in there talking.
He got you on the board. Yeah, real talk. My dad used to have me on the board.
But stuff like that get taken for granted though.
Absolutely. You
got to look at it, the people that don't have that. And they're alive, and that father or that coach, even that care. Because you got to think about it, on both sides. Both of those guys also just on the journey of playing quarterback. You know what I mean? You have to have somebody that really cares, and you have to be really good.
Absolutely.
But you got to have somebody that really cared about what you got going on because of the politics. It's a reason why they ain't the first black duo to do it. You know what I mean? Because usually when you go to school, they want that.
They changed them black quarterbacks in the corners and wide receivers and other and safeties and stuff.
You fast, I need you to go do something else.
You fast and you got good feet, so we're gonna put you at corner. And it's like, bro, I threw for 4,000 yards my senior year.
That's crazy. I couldn't even believe they was handling Lamar Jackson the same way. This guy is a stud in college. He's a stud in the NFL right now, but before he got to the NFL, they trying to make this guy go play receiver, cornerback, and things of that nature. It's like, man, I'm the best quarterback in college.
Yeah, I won a Heisman, and you trying to turn me into a receiver. It's disrespectful.
It's a disrespect,
It's disrespectful.
man. It's like, of course, like I say, we are, and this is not I would say a race thing, but it's just a fact thing.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I know you don't want it to make it a race thing, but it is. It's a race thing because from the jump, as black people, we've always had the talent to do it.
Right.
It's the fact that when y'all heard you speak
away from us.
Exactly. But you said something about the politics. The politics of it is people, these GMs, these white GMs and these white head coaches think that black people are less superior than they are. Lesser than they are. And so they don't
especially
think
in the NFL.
Yeah, especially in the NFL.
NFL
So they don't
is like more of a warrant. I'm sorry, what's the guy over the jails?
the warden. Yeah.
And then the inmates type of thing. That's what it is. And they even said it. They kind of got
the cat from the Texans before he died, Bob McNair.
Like you can't have the inmates running the jail. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you have that mindset, he ain't the only one thinking like that.
Nah, hell no.
Everybody in there thinking like that. You know what I mean? They got everybody in there kind of like a brainwash because of the old days.
And the thing is this: at the end of the day, just like when I even take it back to college before the University of Texas started recruiting these black players. Yeah, they was winning, and then USC. They went out to the Rose Bowl. Not the Rose Bowl. They went out to the Coliseum and played them. And Texas played USC, and USC got in their ass. Why? Because they had all these black players, and they, and that's when Texas decided they was gonna start. It's like, oh snap! I should start recruiting black people because they running us off the field.
Sure. I mean, it's at the end of the day, man. It's the reason why we're a lot faster, a lot stronger.
We're genetically modified, so that's a little different.
Just real talk, though. But at the end of the day, what we're getting at is now you're getting finally get to see two guys at the elite spot at the top stage. You know what I mean? So if that's the first time it being done, just think about how many guys could have been before them. You know what I mean? It was so many of those guys that this was like, man, I want to be a part of the team. I'm going to take this spot, whatever y'all give me. I could have helped you out at this quarterback position, but I'm going to take this because of, again, the opportunity. Sometimes you're just like, man, I got to look out for my family. I got to take it.
I just got to take what I got to,
But and the difference, I love to say this, it's the difference between you playing right guard, wide receiver, running back, safety, than quarterback. Because like quarterback, again, this is the NFL.
It's the hardest position in sports.
I agree. Hardest position in sports, and you have to play it at a top level to get your team to the top level.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? If you got a good quarterback, you always in a good shape. I don't think if you got a good quarterback, you really just y'all out there playing. You know what I mean? Y'all really out there playing.
Absolutely.
But, it's just a blessing to see those guys, especially like Patrick Mahomes is different. He different.
The thing about Patrick Mahomes is,
He's done it every year since he's been here, bro.
Pretty much. But I think about his path. Come from high school, you went to White House, I believe. Get to Texas Tech. Now don't get me wrong, because I love football, I knew who Patrick Mahomes was.
Okay.
But he wasn't getting the shine that he needed to. Right. So he had to sit down that 1 year behind Alex Smith. Regular. I mean, he played some good games, threw for a lot of yards, because, that's the Big 12. But it's like, you get drafted, you sit a year, but when I knew Patrick Mahomes was cold, is that when Alex Smith got hurt, and they put Patrick Mahomes in the game, and they said, no, I take that back. This was the season after. This is right after Alex Smith retired. All of his teammates was like, yo, y'all ain't never seen nothing like Patrick Mahomes before. Wait till we got something for y'all. We got something for y'all. Watch.
He made everybody on his team for sure.
They
still
believe.
To this day, that thing he still, like the stuff that he does, when you got a teammate and he's still amazing you, that's when you know you got something special.
Absolutely.
You gotta think, how many leagues? I think he's been in the league 5 years.
This is his fifth. I think he's been to 5 AFC championships. I think this might be year 7.
The game before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think he got in the same year as Dak Prescott.
Since he's been in the league, he's in the game before the Super Bowl or the Super Bowl. Since he's been in the league.
Since he's been in the league. Since he's been a starter.
Since he's been a starter. So at the end of the day, man, and we all know, because this is something that I big up about Jalen. But if you think about a leader in the game, you think about a leader in basketball. If you ask me, I'm gonna say, if you be like, man, give me the best leader you can think about in basketball, I'm gonna go LeBron James.
Okay.
That's the first name that pops up in
Why
my
do you
mind.
pick that name?
LeBron James, longevity, I would say. You know what I'm saying? He's at the top of his game.
Okay.
He's in a argument of the GOAT argument. And he's still able to do everything he did from day one to today. So he can teach it, he can preach it, and it still go out there and do it.
Absolutely.
To me, it's like the epitome of a leader.
Okay,
you know
I
what
rock
I mean?
with that.
So,
I rock with that.
And this is a broad situation. It's a broad, I'm gonna say topic. But if you ask me about, give me a leader in football right now, and I would say that doesn't play defense, the first thing I say is Jalen Hurts. And the reason why is because of all the situations he's been in. He's never been a guy that was a selfish guy.
Gotcha.
We know the situation he dealt with when he was in Alabama with the tour. He got his spot took and things of that nature. He ended up Tua got hurt. He ended up coming back and playing.
Helping him get the SEC championship. Yeah,
this is crazy stuff, bro. This is movie stuff to me, because you got that situation go on, and then you have him also go to another college, which in Oklahoma, and do his thing there. You know, put up numbers there. Heisman. I want to think he was second in the Heisman there.
I think he was. I forgot who won the Heisman. I used to know Heisman when it's back and forth.
Yeah, I forgot who won it, but I know he didn't win it. But I definitely know that he like, you gotta think, bro. Again, he went through so much stuff at Alabama, bro. So where he could have been like, well, football not for me. I'm gonna go be a coach. I'm gonna go do this and that. That transfer portal, which is something I also wanted to. The transfer portal is a blessing, bro. Like, it's a blessing to the individual.
Yeah.
The program, I don't know. They kind of
they
get screwed over in a situation. I get it, but you got guys that like, some guys don't have the offers out of out of high school.
Yeah,
they don't got the offers out of high school. They got to go to
either go JUCO, go to small school, and then transfer.
Go there and kill that transfer portal. If you are able to move around, you can go, and that's why I feel like it helps the individual, and that helped Jalen's career, and it helped his longevity. Because if he had to stay at Alabama, you the second string guy,
he would have still got drafted because of his resume, but he wouldn't have been drafted. But it wouldn't have been as high as he did.
He got drafted, and I think it was like 58th pick. And you gotta understand, again, I'm a Jalen Hurts fan, man. This is a guy that I watched grow up. Again, when he was at Alabama the year, which is something I don't really, people don't know. My first year playing arena ball, I had a tryout. So to get better for my tryout, I had just so happened to be at the field. He come out there with his receivers. I'm out there already running route. So he helped me get ready for my tryout. You know what I mean? So, and he was still in high school then, but he was just about to go to Alabama. He helped me get ready for my tryout, and I knew it then. You know what I mean? Because he was out there like, again, this is. I think that talent is great, but the hard work, when that beats the talent, it kind of excels it. Because these guys both at their elite guys, but everybody on their team respect them because of the hard work they put in. You know what I mean? Like, Patrick Mahomes can throw the ball to a guy and he ain't even looking.
He ain't gotta look at him. Yeah.
You think that's practice, bro?
Absolutely.
That's practice.
I wanna advance the conversation a little bit, because I see a lot of people talking about like the Baker Mayfields and the Josh Allens and Joe Burrow, about the swag.
I like Joe Burrow.
I like Joe Burrow too, but it's almost a
disrespect.
It's more
naturally do it though.
Not even that. Not even respectfully. I'm not saying
about like a Jalen Hurts naturally do the stuff that they like about Joe Burrow.
Absolutely, but I guess what I'm saying is I'm not saying that they aren't genuine. I believe that they are the people who they are and that they portray themselves to be on camera and on the field. I think that it's a problem for me because for so long, black quarterbacks were frowned upon for having swag or having this kind of, you know what I'm saying?
But now though,
that's right, it's going down. Rockfest 2023, brought to you by the CCNetwork and Break Them Boys Off ENT. It is definitely going down April 1st. Make sure you get your tickets now. A weekend celebrating culture, music, fashion, and mental health. April 1st is going down. Rockfest 2023. Get your tickets now on rockfesthtx.com.
My name is Steven Thompson from Stevyroc Radio, and you're now watching the CCN.
You gotta look at it like everybody on the team black.
Yeah, but
you've been playing football your whole life.
No. I'm not saying that they aren't being genuine, in what they're saying and what they're doing. But it's like Cam Newton used to get all kind of flack for just being
that's a good name.
A dude. He was just a dude. He was a dude from Atlanta, Georgia.
Right.
Who grew up in the 2000s. I think me and Cam Newton may be the same age, almost.
Yeah.
Just about. He might be a little older than me. He might be a little older than me. So I understand.
Right.
He's just a black dude with flavor. And flavor makes me sound so old, but he's just a black dude with some swag about him.
And that's why I said that's a good name because Cam Newton is one of those guys, I think, because he also played in the Super Bowl.
Also played in the Super Bowl.
Cam Newton, also a black quarterback player.
I'm going to test you after that. I told you to.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. He's a winner, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So when you see guys like Cam Newton get weeded out, this guy's 6'6", 240.
Can run a 4.5, 4.40.
Plays quarterback, you know what I mean? You got to look at like how many guys, like in the realness of it, like how many guys you think better than this guy? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. At the end of the day, he came in, he did his thing. You know, some people, again, get content with their careers and then they kind of like deter and start not working as hard and things. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I just look at it like, man, a lot of these guys been holding what they call
the clipboard.
Clipboard their whole career. I want to say, if you're a second string quarterback, you're still making crazy money.
Shout out to Josh Johnson, who's been a career journeyman. He's been in the league 15 years. And
all you do is, if you're just a second string quarterback, you make so much money, bro. And that's what I want to kind of get into now, because we kind of got different perspectives and mindsets.
Give it to me.
So I think that Jalen Hurts is on the road to, again, my personal relationship with him has a little bit to do with it. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
But you gotta look at it like this. You never really seen what he's about to do.
Yes, we have.
And not from, not in Houston.
Oh, Vince Young, being from Houston?
Vince Young, all credit to Vince Young. He's a great quarterback, legend in the city. He probably signed for more money than Jalen signed for, but he's not gonna touch. Jalen's gonna touch more money than he touched just off of being where he. It is the times also.
Okay, I was immediately going to that. Yeah, but go ahead.
Too. But
Vince Young
was a great college player.
Understood, but Vince Young also fell into that Cam Newton. This black guy has too much swag, and we don't know.
But I'll be honest with you. Cam Newton and Vince Young were kind of the guys they respected a little bit different.
Not in college, yes.
I want to say they tried to, at least.
We see things differently.
Steve McNair, too. Steve McNair in there.
He was a different kind of cat, though, to me.
Yeah, but he went to HBCU.
He did. He went to Alcorn, yeah. So,
I mean. And that's the thing about it, man. You got to look at it like this, man. Like, these guys, first off, I like to start off with, a Doug Williams. The reason why I want to start off with him because he's the first African-American quarterback to play in the Super Bowl. So that's like the epitome of greatness to all those guys kind of started because they're like, man, if he can do it, I can do it too. You know, I preach that. But with him doing that, I know you know the stat line of how that game went. And that's dramatic to me because of how that game went. 5 touchdowns in 1 quarter. That's crazy.
Still holds the record for it. But hold on, I want to go back to what you were saying. I think Now, don't get me wrong. Jalen Hurts is nice. I wanted Jalen Hurts to be drafted to my team. I'm a Chargers fan. It's hard for us to. I don't even want to talk about it. But
my brother's Chargers fan, so I get it.
I wanted him on my team. I think if we're being realistic, yes, this is a great year for Jalen Hurts.
His team is good too.
And his team was good. They went and got all them free agents and showed out. So I'm not saying and he stepped up this year. I'm not taking nothing away from at all. Did. But when you think about the caliber of players, and the young quarterbacks too in the league, I'm gonna throw some other quarterbacks in there. Is he better than Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
Is he better than?
Ask me these questions. No, seriously. Yeah. Because I know athleticism. Yeah. I know what it takes to be a quarterback. Mechanic wise, quarterback wise, no. But I don't see those guys as being winners more than Jalen Hurts. If that helps his situation, he's a winner.
I think he's on track. He's more on the track of a Joe Burrow.
Let me tell you. Let me real quick.
Go ahead.
I get it.
Go ahead.
And I agree with you.
Okay.
So it looked like Channelview, North Shore. If you're in the Houston area, you know what it is.
You know what it is. Yeah.
North Shore wipes the floor with Channelview.
Absolutely.
Jalen Hurts beat North Shore. Jalen Hurts beat North Shore. And he went to Channelview, and anybody that knows that, that's a big
deal. That's a big deal.
There's no way that's supposed to happen.
That's
why I call him a winner.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then you go back, you get your spot took at Alabama, and you don't. Oh man, I gotta get out of here, or football's not for me. Mm-hmm. You sit back, chill, boom, 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 and he gets hurt. Mm-hmm. You come back and he's losing the game. He got hurt in.
Came back in the SEC.
Come back and win the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a winner. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say some of these people touched by the most high.
Yeah, absolutely.
They touched by the most high for real. And I definitely think Jalen one of those guys. Not saying that Patrick Mahomes is not. I just think that the stuff that he's bringing to the table, man, just because it's getting to the point to where when he's doing his interviews now my little dog, his word is law. Mm-hmm. If he said the media is rocking with it, he obviously got the ladies going crazy.
It's partly, but I'm not gonna lie to you though, man. It's partly because he's palatable. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
He's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure
I agree.
He's quote unquote the thing to be now is unapologetically black, and I'm pretty sure he is that. But
right,
He's a different caliber of dude, at least perception wise, as of a Cam Newton, which is why Cam Newton got the criticism that he got. And Jalen Hurts, don't get me wrong, Jalen Hurts got criticism because, he wasn't playing as well as he should have been.
Right.
He stepped his game up and, the criticism left. But the thing is, it's like, the year Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl, they was still on his head.
Yeah, that was. But again, let me just.
It's just different types of palatable.
What you doing? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If you super, but I think it's how Jalen carry himself.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, mm-hmm. But I'm just saying though, he's never been the guy that has to be in the front.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Cam Newton played quarterback, and he wants to be the front guy. Jalen gonna big up the next guy on his team. Mm-hmm. That's why I said the best leader in the league is Jalen Hurts. Even though his teammates would probably pick him.
I wish I could debate that, but I just can't right now. I can't. I just can't. I can't debate it right now. I can't.
Give me another name.
I can't debate it.
Because at the end of the day, we know Patrick Mahomes is a better quarterback. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think he's exceptional talent. But if you think about leading a team down the road, like they might believe everything he say, but when Jalen said,
it's law, like you say.
It's law, bro.
It's law.
They believe in him. They believe in him. I think they believe in everything that he's saying, and it helps. Like I played football. Mm-hmm. I really played football. So at the end of the day, like I know when the quarterback is saying some
bull,
mm-hmm. or I believe in what he's saying, mm-hmm. and I think everybody on Jalen's team believe in him because he out there. Like, let's be real. Most quarterbacks, Mechanics are good as far as throwing and things like that. This guy stronger than everybody. I want to say.
Yeah. Pound for pound,
he's stronger than his receivers.
Absolutely.
You know
what
I mean? And that's not common for a quarterback.
He's a state champion, I think, power lifter, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day.
Yeah, I remember when people were saying that he's doing like 500-pound lifts and things.
It's crazy. Yeah,
I'm like, man, but you gotta think about it, like, bruh really like that, man. Like, and that's what it's so exciting to see, man. Like, it's so exciting to see my guy is really getting to it's nothing bigger. It's nothing bigger than where he's at, you know what I mean? And I just wish the best for him, man. I just wish the best for my guy. Even Patrick Mahomes, man, I wish the best for both of those guys. Being the first to do anything is always a big thing. I mean, and I think that with that being said, those guys, people got a big shoes to fill, man, when it's coming to playing that quarterback position. Because at the end of the day, you got some black quarterbacks in the league that's making some noise, and sometimes they want to know what they're worth. You want to get, like, everybody that's in our color skin, they ain't getting what they're worth, I would say. You know what I mean? Like Lamar Jackson, he's still looking for a long contract. What you think about that? Like, you got a guy like Lamar Jackson, with you knowing what he does and what he brings to the table, what he brings to the NFL. Like, how do you feel like him sitting out with the injury that he had? Do you think it was a good move or a bad move?
I think I'm sitting out if you ain't paying me.
Right.
I think it's a complete slap in the face that they haven't played him yet.
I agree.
The fact that this man is an MVP, this man he's pretty much 65% of your offense.
Bro, you want to see some highlights?
Yeah, and turn on any highlights you want. Like I said,
it's crazy.
So it's really a slap in the face for them to.
But if he was Peyton Manning, you think they paid him?
Yeah.
Tom Brady? They paid him?
Absolutely.
What about your boy Herbert? They paid him?
Not yet. He's supposed to get paid yet. He's supposed to get paid. I think he's supposed to get paid this year.
He gonna get paid.
Oh, we don't have anything else.
I mean,
he gonna get paid.
But what I'm getting at is, these are guys that don't have any, they ain't got no worry, I won't feel like.
Just like Josh Allen. Josh Allen ain't did nothing, but he got paid last year, I think.
Josh Allen cold, though.
Yeah, but he ain't got no MVP.
No, he doesn't.
So
Jackson has an MVP and he ain't get paid.
He ain't got no MVP. Yeah, he ain't got no MVP.
And that's crazy, though, because you got to look at it like so long again. Like, when is it going to be over? When is it going to be a time where we be like, man, you ain't the first black quarterback.
We'll be dead.
We'll be dead.
We'll be dead. So let me ask you this.
Because I ain't seen enough. I done seen a lot, so I'm cool with it.
Let me ask you this. The future of the NFL seems like it's going to be black quarterbacks. How do you think America feels about that?
I think, I'll be honest, this is a good question, because the reason why I feel like, I think everybody's going to be kind of like used to this stuff eventually. We taking over, bro. And it's not only on a takeover thing, it's kind of like what's destined to be happening to me. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you have to play your best players. I'm a player. If the best player come in if I'm the basketball coach and I got a white guy that shoots better than my black guy, guess who's playing? The white guy.
Goddamn right.
You know what I mean? It's not a racist thing.
I'm trying to win.
I'm trying to win, but at the end of the day, as we progress and as the world gets a little bit more knowledge, you're going to see it's a takeover. It's not even a takeover. I don't want to say a takeover. I like to say the right thing a lot. I like to say the right thing. It's not even a takeover because something that is destined just to really happen.
I want to say
you don't really see no faults in nothing.
I'm trying to think how many starting quarterbacks in the league right now are black.
Starting quarterbacks?
Starting quarterbacks.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's about 10. I want to say
32 teams is 10 quarterbacks.
10. Let me see: Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray.
They getting money too.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson.
You don't think Jalen Hurts gonna get $200 million?
If he win a Super Bowl, he'll get 200.
So if he loses Super Bowl, he gonna get what?
He'll get close. Well, how much did Kyler Murray get?
I think he got right at $200 million.
He'll get some Kyler Murray. He'll get Kyler Murray money.
So he got
maybe a little more. He'll get a little bit more.
So the reason why I say this is because he also has a team. His team that just paid some teammates. So I can definitely understand the argument.
So yeah.
But me, I think I look at it like this. It's such a blessing to be in the position that he's in, right? Mm-hmm. The guy is a black quarterback that's excelling in his career. And with having that personal relationship with him, you want to see him get with the other elite guys are getting. Mm-hmm. And I don't see it no other way. But I definitely see this, though. I definitely see that like a consistency in his career.
Absolutely.
I think it's going to be a consistency thing that it lasts him a long time, and it's going to be a blessing to not only his family, his friends, but just the Channelview community. Mm-hmm. I think that he's going to be able to help them build a different program now. People are going to believe in the situation that his dad is putting out. Mm-hmm. It's going to be they got guys that come over there and be like, hey man, I want to play for him.
Yeah, because it's
So I definitely think that it'll be something dope for Jalen to bring back to the community. You know what I mean? You know, so many people that get to that level of success and don't want to. I ain't gonna say don't, but they just forget about where they come from. Mm-hmm. He don't have those characteristics because everything about him is really like some Houston East Side stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it is. Like,
I feel you.
Like he sounds just like his pops every time he. And again, I didn't get to play for his pops, but he knew me. I knew him, but my little brother did play with his brother. So I know of them. So just everything that they installing in them, like man, it's like crazy to see. You know, it's crazy to see that we've evolved to the black quarterbacks in this NFL era. You know what I mean? Because even Michael Vick, to me, Michael Vick the best black quarterback
100% ever.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't messing with Michael Vick, but at the end of the day, accolades mean more than anything. But again, big up to those guys. Big up to my guy Stevyroc. Big up to CCNetwork.
Appreciate y'all.
How we get down.
This was fun.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to shed some light on my guys. First two black quarterbacks that play in the Super Bowl. It's just super dope. You know what I mean? We tired of being the first to do it though.
Please,
you know
please.
Keep pushing the envelope on that, man. Mm-hmm. Turn up, man. Hey, and again, y'all know my thing, man. Pursue your dreams. If you think you can do it, know you can do it. Get out there and do it. First class, my boy Stevyroc, class in session. Y'all follow us, all social media platforms. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy First Class. Appreciate y'all checking out the last episode of Class in Session. You can also check out these other episodes from Community Cultivation Network, and you can learn a lot from. Subscribe, like, and comment to Class in Session Podcast right now. Right now.